Hello everybody. Oh, hang on a second. I'm in a neo-baroque library. I really shouldn't do a piece to camera, should I? All these books. That's giving me an idea. Right, better get back to the office for this one. Hello, my name is Walbeoffe, and in this video we will be learning how to make the most amazing bookmarks you've ever smelled. So we're going to learn about 3 techniques for this. We're going to do a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced version. So therefore, every single one of you watching will be able to do this at home and experience something quite gorgeous and unique. Advanced version will be using leather and making our own perfume to scent the leather with. For the intermediate, it will be leather with pre-made perfume. And then for the easy beginner version, a scent strip and of course perfume. You can imagine just how easy that one is going to be. Now you may be asking, why would I want to smell a bookmark? And that's a very good question, but there is a very, very good answer. There is nothing more intertwined than memory and scent. Why is smell and memory so important, and why are they so intertwined? Well, the answer is fascinating. It's actually to do with evolution. We are an incredibly smart species. We can learn, we can remember, we can communicate, and we can pass on that knowledge to people that come after us. But to develop that, our brain had to change. And one of the things that changed drastically is we lost our sense of smell to make space for memory and learning. Now, what happened as a consequence is our smell is directly tapped into our memory because it lives in the exact same space in the brain, which is why when you smell something, it can evoke a memory and it can transport you right back into a time and place. It's unlike any other feeling. It truly is one of the greatest senses. Okay, so that explains why scent and memory are so intertwined, but that doesn't really give an explanation of why we would want our novels to be smelling of something. Well, it does. I'll give you a quick anecdote. Now, I was listening to Radiohead's OK Computer non-stop, absolutely non-stop, because I was just discovering my creative verve. But also Harry Potter came out, so I was reading that and devouring it whilst listening to OK Computer on repeat. Now what that did was something that I had no idea was going to happen. Whenever the opening track of OK Computer comes on, I am transported straight into Hogwarts. So I discovered the memory association through music and literature. But what I've discovered recently is the memory association through scent and literature is so freaking powerful. Even reading a small novella with a scent on it, and then 2-3 weeks later, smelling that scent, it brings you back into the world of this book. And it's quite terrifyingly powerful, but it's so exciting, especially when you read a book that's a full world, like, I'd say Harry Potter again, or The Grapes of Wrath by Steinbeck. You don't want to use a scent that you wear regularly because your memory becomes muddled. It won't be able to associate that world of literature with that scent. What I do when I'm associating a scent with a book is, if I'm not going to be making my own scent for it, my own perfume, my own fragrance, I will pick a cheapie, something that I maybe blind bought that I don't wear anymore, and I will use that. And once I use it, if I enjoyed the book and really loved the world that it took me to, I will wear it once in a blue moon or smell it in a blue moon, and it just transports you back into a space, into a place. And it's the words. I struggle to even come up with words to describe how powerful and how incredible it is. I know what you're thinking. Bookmarks, they're so old school. I have a Kindle now. And I agree, Kindle is a wonderful device. It's incredible for traveling. I take it everywhere with me. But of course you can still use this technique. Look here, this is cut perfectly to go over the front. I can spray that, and then I can start having memory association with literature. Also, it doesn't have to just be the leather. You can also get a scent strip, cut it to size, or you can get a scent strip already. This one's from Muller, and it perfectly fits. Okay, so let's start with the basic one. Super easy. you get a scent strip. You can buy these off Amazon, 100 of them for, you know, £5, $5. And you douse that in your fragrance. And then you use it as a bookmark. And then the association starts. Every week, or however long you're reading the book for, give it a little top up. Get that scent aroming. And that's it. That's it. It'll be under your nose, you will be smelling it, and the association will begin. It's that simple. Now, for the slightly more advanced version, we want to be making beautiful leather bookmarks. Now, these are great. They sit beautifully in the book. They're really nice and flat. They look more elegant than the scent strip, and they hold the scent better. The molecular structure of leather is far superior for holding scent than paper. Oh, so I've got 2 different leathers here. This one I bought off Amazon, and it's good. It's paper thin. It's even the whole way through. It's actually designed for washing cars. So you search for car chamois, real leather, and you will find it on Amazon. But then, whilst traveling in a thrift shop, I saw a bunch of these wonderful, wonderful leather hides. They're so much more soft, supple, and beautiful, and they've got a natural organic smell. It's got a couple holes in it here and there, but you know, just cut around. So this is super simple. You cut out your strips of any size that you want. You then get your fragrance, the one that you decide you're going to be using to associate with the literature, and you douse it. A bookmark about this size, I will give 5 sprays. So it's not much. It's really not that much. And then 2 to 3 days later, I'll just do the same. Okay, so for the most advanced version, of course, we're also going to be using leather, and we're going to be making our own perfume to use. So let's just cut out a couple of bookmark strips. I have a very bad pair of scissors with me. And I'm also doing this whilst filming and trying to talk to the camera. So it is going to be a very, very budget strip. If you have not read Silk, it is the greatest novella, maybe just behind Old Man and the Sea, but it's up there. It's up there. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful read. And look how lovely that looks. Let's take the dust sheet off so you can actually get the full glory. Does that not just look beautiful and just organic? So what we want to do is get our fragrance on it. So I have Ylang Ylang and Patchuli fragrance that I've made, and I've also got one here that's very heavy on the kind of woods, sandalwood, cedarwood, and patchouli. And I think it's also got a little bit of a top of orange. There we are, that's gonna be better, isn't it? This is my perfume notebook. Can you see? So just doop, 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 doop. There we are, perfect. So I'll just let that to dry. And that will become a gloriously smelling bookmark that I can use whilst reading any book. Okay, so the last bookmark fragrance, it was the second version I did, was Sandalwood, Frankincense, Patchuli, Ylang Ylang, Cypress, Grapefruit, and Fir Needle. It smells good. It smells really, really good. I'll put the recipe in the description down below so you can give it a go. So I hope you found this video useful, entertaining. If you're gonna try out any of these techniques, then please give the video a thumbs up. Why not subscribe to the channel? Here we discover everything scent related, just like this. Sorry if the video's been a bit haphazard. I've got a lot of stuff on my table here, but I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed sharing this one with you because I feel it's not just a fragrance review, it's actually scent in the real world and using it and exploring how powerful it can be. My name's Walbeoffe, and I will see you on the next video.